How are you all? Hope all of you are fine at home. Yes, so let's start with our social science class. So in our earlier class, students, what we have done? We have done chapter 1, keywords, and we have discussed about some important dates and events. So today also we will take the subject history only, and we will take chapter 1 of history. And what is the name of the chapter? What, where, how, and when. And in this chapter, today we will discuss about book exercise, question and answers. Okay, so today we will discuss book exercise of chapter 1, questions and answers. Let's take question 1. Imagine that you have to interview an archaeologist. Prepare a list of 5 questions that you would like to ask him or her. I am again repeating the question. Suppose, imagine you have to interview an archaeologist. Prepare a list of 5 questions that you would like to ask her or him. And this is an archaeologist, yes, and she is searching something. So now the answer is, if I have to interview an archaeologist, the 5 questions that I would like to ask her or him are what is archaeology? Second question you would like to ask an archaeologist, what are different branches of archaeology? Third question you would ask, what does archaeologist do? Fourth question, what is the importance of archaeology? And fifth question, which you would like to interview an archaeologist and ask an archaeologist, is if an archaeologist has to find out the time period of any findings, what is the process or method? So these are the 5 questions which at the time of interview an archaeologist you would like to ask. Yes. So now let's move to our next question. So this was question, the earlier question was an imagination question. Now we will take the book exercise question, and the question 1 is match the following. In match the following, this is the question where A. Narmada Valley, B. Magad, C. Garo Hills, D. Indus and its tributaries, E. Ganga Valley. And the options for matching is 1. The first big kingdom, 2nd. Hunting and gathering, 3rd. Cities about 2500 years ago, 4th. Early agriculture, 5th. The first cities. Now the answer for this question is match the following is Narmada Valley, and the answer is 2nd. Hunting and gathering. Magad, the answer for matching the option Magad is first, the first big kingdom. Garo Hills, answer is 4th option, early agriculture. Indus and its tributaries, option 5th is the answer, the first cities. Ganga Hill, option 3 is the answer, cities about 2500 years ago. So this is the answer of the match the following. Now we will move to question number 2. And what is the question number 2, students? List one major difference between manuscripts and inscriptions. So the answer for this is, question is, first we will talk about manuscripts. Manuscripts, they are written by hand. This comes from the Latin word manu, meaning hand. These were usually written on palm leaves or on the specially prepared bark of a tree known as the beech, which grows in the Himalayas. Yes, so manuscripts are written by hand, and where they are written usually written on palm leaves or specially prepared bark of a tree known as birch. This is a birch, this is a bark of birch, and on this bark of birch, the manuscripts were written at that time. And these are manuscripts, the handwritten scripts. So these are manuscripts. Now we will move to inscription. The second point we will write inscriptions. And what are inscriptions, students? These are writings on relatively hard surfaces such as stone or metal. You can see here they have taken a stone, and on stone they have inscribed, they have written something, they have made some painting. So these are inscriptions. So what are inscriptions, students? These are writings on relatively hard surface such as stone or metal. So this is the answer of question second. Now we will move to question 3. And what is question 3? Return to Rashida's question. Can you think of some answers to it? What is Rashida's question first? So Rashida's question was how anyone can know what has happened 100 years ago. Can you think of some answers to it? So the answer is we can get the answer by reading the books written in past, by manuscripts, by inscriptions, by tools and weapons. So the answer for question 3 is, again we will repeat, we can get the answer by reading the books written in past, by manuscripts, by inscriptions, and by tools and weapon. So now let us move on question 4. What is this question 4, students? Make a list of all the objects that archaeologists may find. Which of these could be made of stones? So we have to make a list of all those objects that archaeologists find and which of these could be made of stone. Let's see what is the answer. Archaeologists may find these things in their findings: potteries, statues, ornaments, tools, skeletons, toys, cloth. Out of these, potteries, statues, and ornaments can be made up of stones. So this is the answer of question 4. Now we will move to question 5. And what is question 5, students? Why do you think ordinary man and woman did not generally keep records of what they did? So question 5 is, why do you think ordinary man and woman did not generally keep records of what they did? Let's see the answer. What is the answer? Ordinary man and woman did not keep record of what they did because of two reasons. And what are the reasons, students? First, their life was full of difficulties. So at that time their life was full of difficulties. And the second reason is they would not be having enough time of recording their life. So they were not having enough time to record about their life happenings. Yes. So this is the answer of question 5. Let's move to question 6. What is question 6, students? Describe at least two ways in which you think the lives of king would have been different from those of farmers. So we have to describe at least two ways, we have to list at least two ways in which the lives of kings was different from the life of farmers. So let us make a table first. We will make a table. One side we will write farmers and one side we will do king. Farmers, first point, they have to work in field. Kings, they do not have to work in field. Second point, they have to produce their food grains. Farmers has to produce their food grains by themselves. King, they have to protect their subjects, means they have to protect their people of their state. Farmer's life is full of difficulties. King's life is comfortable. So these are some of some of the ways how the life of farmers and the kings was different. Now we will move to let us do. This is a book exercise only. Let us do. In this, we have question 7. And what is the question 7? Find the word crafts persons on page 1. List at least 5 different crafts that you know about today. Are the crafts person man, woman, both man and woman? So let's see what is the answer, students. 5 different types of crafts are scientists, musicians, artists, merchants, herders. Today, both man and woman are craft person because in present age, each and every one have equal rights to perform his best. So in today's time, there is no particular work that this work will do, man will only do, and these particular work will the woman will do. In today's era, today's time, everyone, each and every person has equal right to do anything, equal right to choose his profession and to perform his best. Yes, so this is the answer for question 7. Now we will take question 8. And what is question 8? What were the subjects on which books were written in the past? Which of these would you like to read? And the answer is, in the past, a number of books dealt with all kind of subjects. What were the subjects? First, these were religious beliefs and practices, the lives of kings, medicines, and science. So it was all about the life of kings. It was about medicine and science. And there were some religious belief and practice books also. Second, beside there were epics, plays, and poems. Third, many of these were written in Sanskrit, other were in Prakrit and Tamil language. So these were some of the books, and now which are the books to read? Epics. The epics are 2 in number, and what are the epics which you would like to read? Are the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. So these are the 2 epics which we would like to read. Now students, we have already finished the question and answer. We have discussed question and answer. So now what you have to do? You have to write all these question and answer in the notebook and start learning the questions and answers. So students, this video is for learning purpose. We will also share the PDF file of these PPTs with you so that you can write the question and answer in the notebook with the help of PDF file. Thank you and have a nice day.